Hi there, we're Project FEMME. My name is Nasanika Mom, and my group members are Joanna Chase, Kristen Kiara, and Skylar Murphy. Our foundation for this issue is that we wanted to help women in countries of need who struggle to cope with their periods. Us women have an understanding of the hardships we face due to our menstrual cycle, though living in a modern society, and could imagine that our struggles are incomparable to women in third world countries. We narrowed in on women in Nigeria. In the country of Nigeria, women lack access to sanitary pads and other menstrual products. Nigerian women also face many challenges because they are unable to afford them. For 1 week, once a month, every month, young women are missing school, work, and are mainly bedridden and are forced to use unsanitary materials that take a toll on their bodily health. All women deserve a fair advantage at life and basic hygienic care, and we want to tackle this problem head on.
In Nigeria, over 40.1% of the population lives in poverty. This results in a prioritization of resources, leading to a lack of menstrual supplies for most women in poverty. Of the women between ages 15 to 29 in Nigeria, 37% lack access to supplies to prevent leakages and stains and places to dispose of used menstrual products. As a result of this lack of products, many women will use scraps of old clothing, leaves, and even raw banana fibers if they can't afford proper sanitary pads and hygiene. If these materials are contaminated with fungi or bacteria, the girl is at risk for infection and pelvic inflammatory disease. With the use of these unsanitary materials, many girls suffer from leaks and odors as well. As a result, most girls will skip school during their cycle. On average, a girl in Nigeria will miss 3 days per cycle, resulting in a total of 30 days of skipped school per year, which is more than enough to significantly affect their education and can lead to many girls dropping out of school around the age of 16. The stigma follows them home, as many families have separate living quarters for women while they're menstruating, as it is seen as dirty and shameful, and some believe that the female is cursed and possessed by an evil spirit during their cycle, bringing bad luck. A current attempt to the solution is through activist Lolo Cynthia, who has traveled around Nigeria speaking to girls about menstruation and sexual health and teaching them how to sew their own washable pads out of clothing and other materials. With this effort, Lolo is effectively giving these girls another sanitary option. The advantages of the washable pad are that it is a product that's designated for periods versus using spare materials. They're easy to make and they, in thought, can be reused. However, the use of washable pads is not a complete solution to the problem. A large amount of Nigeria still struggles to find clean water, and as a result, their ability to wash a pad in a way that is completely sanitary to be used again may be almost impossible. We want to be able to help women in Nigeria without interfering with the country's economy and disrupting the natural environment.
Our proposed solution is accessible biodegradable pads created using natural sources that are highly accessible in Nigeria. Nigeria is one of the largest banana producing countries in the world, and the fibers are harvested from the stems of the banana plant. The major quality of the fibers is that they are incredibly absorbent without the use of any chemicals. After being cleaned and straightened, it is healthy for the body and can be composed. As mentioned before, a small population of Nigerian women do use raw banana fibers as pads. However, they're using leather undergarments to strap it around their entire waist and genitalia. Clearly, this is still uncomfortable for any sort of movement. In place of that, natural cotton would be used as the base of the pad. As cotton is abundant in Nigeria, the women can retrieve as much as they need, thin it out similarly to a sheet, and layer 3 to 4 sheets or as many as they need, with the banana fiber in the middle. The cotton is used to hold the raw banana fiber for maximum comfort. Rather than wearing a leather strap every day, there could be an adhesive added to the back of the cotton pad so that it can attach in a cloth undergarment. Harvested from the resin of areca trees in Nigeria and other Western African countries, a natural glue called Arabic can be used as adhesive. Our solution is unique, creative, because we are creating a resource women in Nigeria can easily access, reducing their challenges and financial burdens. The many benefits of this pad is that it is accessible, customizable, and biodegradable. The resources are already at hand and can be customized for every body type and every period type. Banana fibers and cotton are some of the most biodegradable products in nature, as they take 5 to 6 months to decompose compared to a modern pad full of toxins, chemicals, and plastics, which could take more than 500 years. If our solution is successful, the product will be sustained because women in Nigeria will be beneficial outcomes in their health and environment. This prototype contains 4 to 5 base layers of cotton sheet, which we used gauze in this example, and a singular layer on the top. Banana fibers, which is in this prototype, we use colored yarn, are held within the layers of cotton sheets and act as the absorbent. There is a gum arabic, which we use in this case tape, applied onto the back of the pad to be placed onto the cloth undergarment or pants.
The resources our project requires do not end up being that costly. Many of our materials can actually be found in Nigeria, the epicenter for our solution. The main need for funding is to get our project kickstarted. Once we get the idea up and running, our goal is to get money through charitable funding. This product is not for us to make money, but rather to make a difference in the world. We hope that if we get enough funding, our idea can spread to other third countries that need it as well. To get started with our idea, we would need funding of around $2,000 to $4,000 in order for our idea to become a reality. This initial funding would allow us to make the product for real and spread awareness about it around the world. We plan to spend as much time needed each month to get our project out of the planning phase. We understand something like this doesn't happen overnight and are willing to put in the time. We hope, after learning about our idea, our project can help the Nigerian women who have no access to proper sanitary menstrual products.